Alrighty, so we are starting this video guide off with the concept of the snowball. And the snowball is by far the most important concept in the game to understand, okay? And the snowball is essentially, it's the idea that there are little leads in the game that, snowball out of control until the snowball is big enough that you can take the nexus. The easiest way for me to explain this to you if you don't understand it is through exercise. Consider the two following scenarios. Consider one where you're moving your body. Okay, we're relating this to exercise. You're moving your body, you're stretching, you're cracking your neck, you're clicking your... I don't know if you heard that. That was big. You're clicking your back, you're on the treadmill for 10 minutes, you got a sweat going on, you got a bit of a pump. Scenario 1. That is scenario 1, okay? Your body is warm, you're breathing, the music's going. That's scenario 1. And scenario 2. You're lying in bed watching Netflix, and you've been doing that for 3 hours, and you've got a tub of ice cream next to you that you've finished. The two scenarios, out of the two scenarios, which one is more conducive in alignment with having a great workout? Obviously, it's scenario 1, correct? Obviously, having a great workout is more conducive, more in alignment with, getting your body warm, listening to some music, getting a bit of a pump going, bit of a sweat going, compared to lying in bed for 3 hours eating ice cream. And this is because of the act of the little things. It's the little things that matter. Warming up, cooking the neck, all that shit I said, puts you in a state and gets the snowball rolling fast enough to the point that you can complete this big task, which is working out, having a great workout. But in the League of Legends case, it's taking the Nexus. And if we relate that back to League of Legends, the big snowball, the big thing you're trying to accomplish is take the Nexus, and there are little things that you can do to get the snowball started, such as have CS lead, have a vision advantage, which leads on to other shit, experience lead, which leads on to, you have a bigger advantage when you have a fight or some shit. Skirmishes have a huge effect on the snowball. Turret leads because it gives you extra map pressure plus gold. And for example, the way that a simple CS lead would result in a win is through the following process. Let's say you have a CS lead as a mid laner. Let's say you're beating the other mid laner by, let's say, 20, 30 CS or some shit. That 20 or 30 CS gives you extra gold. That extra gold allows you to get an item lead. The item lead allows you to get a damage lead when you're trading with the person. So it gives you a trading lead, the ability to trade. Because you have a higher ability to trade, you're going to win more trades because you have the item advantage. You have extra kill pressure. If you kill the enemy mid laner, you get more gold, you get EXP lead, and it just snowballs out of control until you've won your lane, and hopefully you win the game. Hopefully you keep the snowball rolling until you win the game. That's great. Okay, so we've identified the fact that the little things matter. Okay, the little things matter. But the thing that I want to make clear to you is the most important thing in relation to the snowball. This could be the most important thing about LoL that you need to know if you want to win, is that the more mistakes you made, the harder it is for you to come back and win games. Okay, you need to get that snowball rolling, and to do that you need to play safe and calculative, because if you don't and you make mistakes, the snowball doesn't start, it doesn't begin to roll, it just stops completely. You can't win if your snowball isn't rolling. So you have to play smart, you have to play calculative, you have to not die in the early game, you have to get as much CS as possible, you have to help your jungle as much as possible, you have to, just be calculative and don't make mistakes early game. That is the mindset that I want you to play with when you play mid lane. Do your best to not make any mistakes, okay? Every single game you play, you should try not to make any mistakes at all, okay? This is Apto's playstyle where he says just play safe, calculative, and don't make any mistakes. That's the playstyle that I've adopted, and it's the one that's taken me to Challenger. All you have to do is play safe in the early game and wait to hit your power spike. If you die in the early game, you're making it harder for the snowball to roll, and that's why you probably aren't going to win any games. So play with the mindset of making no mistakes. This will allow the snowball to roll much smoother and gradual for you, rather than stopping and starting when you make mistakes. That's it for the snowball. If you have any questions, just let me know on Facebook, and I'll see you on the pre-game section of this video guide.